Ever wonder why it feels like you're running on a financial treadmill? You work hard, you get a raise, but somehow you're still in the same place. Well, you're not alone. It's estimated that a staggering 80% of people will never achieve true financial freedom. Why? It's not always about how much you earn. More often, it's about the subtle, almost invisible, financial traps we fall into. Today, we're going to expose 7 of these common mistakes that are secretly sabotaging your wealth. By the end of this video, you'll be able to spot them, avoid them, and finally get off that treadmill for good. Stick around, because mistake number 5 is one that even financially savvy people make. First up, the silent wealth killer, lifestyle creep. You finally get that promotion you've been working for. What's the first thing you do? Maybe you upgrade your apartment, buy a fancier car, or start dining at more expensive restaurants. It feels good, right? You deserve it. And you do. But here's the problem. As your income increases, your spending quietly rises to meet it, or even exceed it. That small daily latte turns into a venti with extra shots. Your weekend getaways become international vacations. Before you know it, that extra $1,000 a month has vanished, and you're no better off financially than you were before the raise. The gap between what you earn and what you spend is where wealth is built. Lifestyle creep closes that gap. Instead of automatically upgrading your life, try upgrading your savings rate first. Pay your future self before you pay for a fancier lifestyle. For every dollar you get in a raise, commit to saving or investing at least half of it. It's a simple rule that can have a massive impact over time. Mistake number 2 is a huge one, and it's like turning down free money, ignoring your 401k match. If your employer offers a 401k or similar retirement plan with a company match, it is the closest thing to a guaranteed return on investment you will ever find. A common match is 50% on the first 6% you contribute, or even dollar for dollar up to a certain percentage. Let's break that down. If you contribute 6% of your salary, your company might add another 3% for free. That's an instant 50% return on your investment before it even has a chance to grow in the market. There is no stock, no bond, no crypto that can safely promise you that. By not contributing enough to get the full match, you are literally leaving part of your salary on the table. It's money your employer has allocated for you, and if you don't take it, it's gone. So, the first financial step you should take, even before aggressively paying down low-interest debt, is to contribute enough to your retirement plan to get every single penny of that free match. Don't walk away from free money. All right, let's talk about mistake number 3, playing the short game and chasing hot stocks. We've all seen the headlines. A little-known tech company's stock suddenly skyrockets. Your friend's cousin's brother apparently made a fortune on a meme stock. It's incredibly tempting to jump on the bandwagon, hoping to catch the next rocket to the moon. This is not investing, it's gambling. Chasing hot stocks is driven by FOMO, the fear of missing out, and it's a recipe for disaster. By the time you hear about a stock on the news, the big gains have likely already been made by insiders and early investors. You're often buying at the peak, right before the inevitable correction or crash. Remember, for every person who got lucky, there are thousands who bought high and sold low, losing a significant portion of their savings. True wealth isn't built overnight. It's built through a disciplined, long-term strategy. It's about investing in a diversified portfolio of solid, proven assets like low-cost index funds and letting the power of compound interest work its magic over decades, not days. The boring path is often the most profitable one. The 4th mistake is living with a financial enemy in your pocket, high-interest debt. I'm talking about credit card debt, payday loans, and other forms of borrowing with double-digit interest rates. Think about it. If you're carrying a balance on a credit card with an 18% APR, that debt is costing you 18% every single year. Meanwhile, the historical average return of the stock market is around 8 to 10%. You are fighting an impossible uphill battle. You cannot outinvest an 18% interest rate. It's like trying to fill a bucket with a hole in the bottom. No matter how much money you pour in through your investments, the high-interest debt is draining it away even faster. Eliminating this type of debt should be your absolute top financial priority after securing your 401k match. Create a plan, whether it's the snowball method or the avalanche method, and attack that debt with intensity. Okay, here we are at mistake number 5, the one I mentioned earlier that trips up a lot of people. Having no clear financial goals. If I asked you, what are you saving for? And your answer is just, for the future. That's not good enough. It's too vague. It lacks urgency and motivation. Without specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound or smart goals, your money just sits there. Or worse, it gets spent on things that don't truly matter to you. You need a roadmap. Do you want to retire by 60 with an income of $70,000 a year? Do you want to buy a house in 5 years with a $50,000 down payment? Do you want to be able to pay for your children's college education in cash? These are concrete goals. Once you have a target, you can reverse engineer the path to get there. You can calculate exactly how much you need to save and invest each month. A clear goal turns a vague wish into an actionable plan. It gives every dollar you save a purpose and makes it much easier to say no to impulse purchases because you know you're saying yes to your future dream. This brings us to mistake number 6, the I'll start tomorrow mindset, also known as analysis paralysis. You know you need to invest. You know you need a budget. You've watched videos, read books, and listened to podcasts. You have all the information, but you just can't seem to pull the trigger. You're worried about picking the perfect stock, finding the perfect budgeting app, or waiting for the perfect time to enter the market. Here's a secret. There is no perfect. Perfection is the enemy of progress. The most powerful force in finance is compound interest, and its main ingredient is time. The longer your money has to work for you, the more powerful that compounding effect becomes. Someone who starts investing $300 a month at age 25 will have significantly more money by retirement than someone who starts investing $600 a month at age 35, assuming the same rate of return. The cost of waiting is enormous. You don't need to be an expert to start. Open a Roth IRA. Automate a transfer to a high-yield savings account. Start with a simple, diversified index fund. The best time to start was yesterday. The second best time is right now. And finally, mistake number 7, going it alone and financial illiteracy. We're taught algebra and history in school, but for some reason, the most critical life skill, personal finance, is often completely ignored. Many of us grow up without learning how to budget, how credit works, or what an index fund even is. So, we try to figure it out by ourselves, making costly mistakes along the way. We might feel embarrassed to talk about money with friends or family, thinking it's a taboo subject. This has to stop. Achieving financial freedom is not a solo mission. Read books, listen to reputable podcasts, watch educational channels like this one. Talk to a certified financial planner. Discuss financial goals with your partner. The more you learn, the more confident you'll become, and the better decisions you'll make. Investing in your financial education is the highest return investment you will ever make, because the knowledge pays dividends for the rest of your life. Do not let a lack of knowledge be the barrier that holds you back from the future you deserve. So there you have it. 7 of the most common reasons why 80% of people struggle to build wealth. From lifestyle creep and chasing hot stocks to simply failing to start, these are the traps that keep people stuck. But the good news is, now you know what they are. You have the power to choose a different path. Start by tackling just one of these. Automate your 401k contribution, set one clear financial goal, or commit to paying off that high-interest credit card. Small steps, taken consistently over time, lead to massive results. Financial freedom isn't a myth reserved for the lucky few. It's the result of discipline, knowledge, and conscious choices. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this helpful and want to take control of your financial future, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more content just like this. Let me know in the comments which of these mistakes you're going to tackle first. I'd love to hear from you. See you in the next video.